Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Guys, just got back from the desert. I tested out the new Solinco Blackout 110. Will it play the same here? Stay tuned. All right, just got back from the desert. When I was playing with the 110 Blackout Solinco, I felt like there was a lot of launch in this racket. I was like, maybe it was just that day. Maybe it was just that time. I strung it with the new Confidential soft in the 17 gauge at 54 because I was afraid I might launch it too much. And it ain't as hot here, but still, the big size of the head was kind of worrying me a little bit. So I wanted to test it out here and have some coaches try it too. Let's see what they think and if I get the same output as I did in the desert heat. Stay tuned. Oh my gosh. Man, I'm so tired and I'm freaking starving. Goo, what you got, man?
Hey, I got some bars for you. You want to try them out? Here.
Oh, what is this?
So this is called Jam Bar. They're made with organic premium ingredients. They're real food. Some of the flavors that we have are peanut butter malt melody. We got some chocolate, cha-cha. Jammin' jazzleberry here. Tropical trio and musical mango. They all come in these flavors. They're really good. And if you need some energy and you're ever starving like Harry over here, it'd be a great bar for you to have.
You're good, man. What's your jam? Sky, great playing today, man.
Thanks. Good hitting.
Oh, thank you.
My arm doesn't feel right.
Uh-oh. Interesting. I got something. Hang on. See? I don't feel a thing.
Wow. My arm doesn't feel a thing. Feels great.
See? I told you.
All right, Harry. One more shot. I'm going to go real big.
This is great. Yeah.
All right, just got off the court. 110 Blackout. So when I first gave it to you, did you know it was a 110?
No, I didn't actually think about that.
I knew that was going to happen. That's why I did that. Now, what did you feel? How did it feel?
I mean, I guess, I was a little confused because it was a 110, not a 100, so it was definitely playing differently. I guess I was still thinking it was the 100 Blackout, so I was still kind of expecting the same kind of shot and everything. I still got, quite a bit of power and everything and depth on the ball, but I feel like not as much, which is a little odd because it's a bigger head size.
Not as much power?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't really know how to describe it. It just didn't quite feel the same. Maybe I just wasn't as comfortable or something with it. But
I did string it tighter because it was bigger. So maybe that's what you were feeling.
Maybe a little bit of both. Yeah, is where I was getting.
Your ball was going in though.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it was still hitting really nice, and but yeah, there was just obviously a little bit of that difference between 110 head size. But I couldn't put my finger on it at first. Like you said, I didn't even know it was a 110 at first. So But overall, I mean, I still liked it. It still played really nice. I did still get a lot of power and, you know, hit pretty well with it.
So this is what I did. I waited until she got tired. I said, "Tell me when you get tired." Right? So she's like, "Okay, I'm tired." So I whipped that out of my bag. She said, "Oh, confidential soft." And I'm like, "Cool, I'll run with this one." Right? So she started hitting with it, and I was like, "Okay, let's let her keep thinking that. Let's let her keep thinking that." Right? And then I thought she hit really well with it. I thought she, and then when it was time for Jared to do it, I was like, "I'm probably not gonna be able to pull this one off again soon." So when he started hitting with it, he like, I caught him staring at it, and he's like, "They made a 110?" I was like, yeah. So what do you think of that 110, Coach?
That's how you know I'm hitting with too many racket series. I sensed it off the rip after the first rally that I had with Kira, and I was like, "Is this an extended length racket?" I had to double check the throat, and that's when I caught the 110. I enjoyed this stick because I actually like the V2 Blackout. I feel like the updated version definitely they made some good changes to the racket, a little more feel, a little more pop, a little actually softer on the arm, even though it has more feel, which is a little bit confusing. But you guys kind of have to just try it in order to understand what I mean by that. This guy was just offering just effortless power, effortless anything, and I just stick the racket out and it would just do all the work for me. The only problem is with 110 square inch head size rackets, I just can't play with these in a match. I'm too scared to swing all the way out. But in terms of like today's play test, especially with the confidential soft in there too, I was just taking this thing, just slapping like crazy, just going happy and just hitting whatever shot I wanted today, and it was pocketing well, effortless. Literally just any hard ball that came at me too, I just take the racket, point and shoot, and just go whoop, right off the racket. So yeah, I actually honestly like what they did with this kind of line of racket in terms of making this a 110. I think that just tailors more to a larger market for Solinco, and realistically, I don't think there's really too many 110 square inch head size rackets out there currently. I think they kind of start dissipating away from that from other brands. So yeah, if you guys are kind of just looking for a little more power, a little more ease from the racket itself, I would definitely give this guy a shot. I had tons of fun with him today, so it's a good stick.
So when I first hit with this at Indian Wells, my ball was rainbow. And I was like, I thought maybe because I'm out here, the wind, or there's, it's lighter here, I'm altitude, it's hot. Maybe that's why everything just launched. I did the same thing today. I was like, oh wow, it has a high launch angle, and it wants rainbows. It's easy to impart spin on it and come straight down hard. Like I saw both your balls do the same thing, so it's not only me. So if you want spin on an oversized racket with great amount of power, 110 still controllable. So if you're just in that market of a 105, 104, 107, 108, give this one a try. You're probably gonna love it like us. So any final words, recommendations?
No, I just think, like you said, if you're in a market for an oversized racket, just go 110. You might as well just go for it.
It's an easy 110 too. That confidential soft I did at 54, 17 gauge that is. Felt great on it. So you got arm problems, don't do that though. Do some Vanquish, okay? Guys, thank you for doing the play test with me. Where can they find you?
You guys can find me on Instagram at Ma Tennis.
You can find our joint Instagram at KJ Tennis.
Guys, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.